All right, now I want to give you guys another little hint from Mr. T. This is going to be a little constraint reminder for like mating and things like that. So if you'll notice, I'm in an assembly file. This is right now, it is assembly 1, and we have Tandberg pegboard right here, and it is grounded. Remember, you always want to ground your first parts, and you would just simply right click on it and ground it and put a stick pin in it, and it basically means it does not move. Now, again, I'm not going to tell you how to do all this, but I'm going to give you a couple quick little hints and reminders because that's what I do for you guys. So when you click constrain, remember the main constraints that we're going to use are going to be the mating, which is going to be just your regular mate, which is a face-to-face, or a flush mate, which is getting something even with something else. And in your actual multi-block, you also had to utilize a tangent constraint, which could be an inside or an outside constraint. That was pretty cool. Now, one thing about your mating constraint, what I want to remind you on that is you can mate faces or edges. And also axis. Remember, the axis is what goes directly through the center. Like, for example, the axis of that, you could mate it to the axis of that, and then you could totally be like, hey, perfect, it's ready to go, if that's what you chose to do. Now, when you want to constrain faces, remember, you can constrain like this face to this face, and it will spin it around. And that's great. And now it is constrained. It actually looks like it's going past it that way, but it's actually only going up and down. We have constrained the movement side to side of it, but not up and down or depth-wise forward and back. I'm going to take away that one right there. Let's make sure I did. I'm going to go to my browser and check it. Oh, the mate is still there, so I'm going to delete that mate. All right, so another thing that I can take a look at, what if I wanted to do a flush? I could totally flush the top of this to the top of this. Now it will never be above that height-wise. Last but not least, I'm going to go ahead and get rid of that flush. Remember, you can do edges too if you really chose to. So I can use a regular mate constraint and say, I want to stick this edge right here to this edge right here. Now check this baby out. Now it just spins. It still goes up and down because we didn't constrain it anyway like that, but it just spins on that edge. So as a reminder, those are different ways that you can mate things. So remember, whenever Mr. T says, hey, a face of something, remember it's like a flat surface, like the front face of this pegboard versus the top face, the right side face, all those things that we worked on for so long. And the edges would be the actual physical edges. All right? Sounds like a win. Good luck.